And I'm your co-host, Lizette Velasquez.
This week's theme is superheroes, so let's go check out this week's podcast.
Hey Falcons! This week we'll be talking about 2 cool new devices that will give you real-life superpowers. So skip on over to my show to find out about these cool pieces of technology.
Hey Falcons, do you know who we're interviewing this week? Well, if you don't, skip ahead to my show to learn more.
What's up, Falcons? Tune into my show to find out what your superhero-themed joke of the week is.
I'm Song of the Week, where we're giving you this week's song, and also we're showing you pictures of kids in Fairgrove shirt and costume.
What's up Falcons? Head over to our show to see who leads in the division finals between the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks.
Hey, welcome back, Fairgrove Falcons. I'm your host, Eric Ramirez for College and Career Ready.
What's up, Falcons? This week I'll be telling you your weekend weather, so skip to my show to find out.
Hey Falcons, skip over to my show to see who's your favorite superhero.
Knowing your dates is something really important to be prepared. So skip to our show to learn them.
What's up, my Fairgrove peeps? Back in action, live and direct from the studio right here at Fairgrove Academy.
Hey Lizette, I heard the word of the day is power, and the number of the day is 4.
Yeah, according to the Webster's Dictionary, power means the ability to act or produce an effect. Hey Amber, I heard that College and Career Ready is interviewing a very special guest.
Yeah, I don't think they know who it is.
Let's go see who the special guest is with your host Eric Ramirez from College and Career Ready.
Welcome back, Fairgrove Falcons. I'm your host, Eric Ramirez for College and Career Ready. And today we'll be interviewing a very special guest from the U.S. Army. Now let's head over to our very special guest to ask our 4 questions about his military life.
Good afternoon.
We're glad to have you here for today. Shall we get started? Yeah. So right now we don't know your name, so can you introduce yourself?
So my name is Isaac Barragan. I'm a private first class in the United States Army.
Right now, we want to know what you work on in the military.
So I actually had 2 jobs in the Army. One is a 68 Whiskey, which is a combat medic. So I was pretty much a nurse out in the field. I'd help whenever someone got injured whenever someone got injured or there was an accident out in the field, I would be the first one to go over and make sure the person's all right, their vitals are up, things like that. My second job is a helicopter mechanic. So I went to Fort Lee, Virginia, and I studied up on a whole bunch of classes over there, and that's currently what I do in the military now.
What kind of training did you have to go through?
The training I went through was Fort Jackson, South Carolina. We learned how to handle our weapons, how to do first aid, how to work in a team, how to work with other people from different sides of the world, and that's pretty much it.
What's your favorite thing about this school?
My favorite thing about this school, I'd have to say it'd be the Fatv, because it kind of gives kids an insight onto what to expect when they enter the outside world. This applies to roles in the outside world, like the news. This works hand in hand with the news. It is the news, and if kids are interested in this, they can pursue this as a career. So I really like how Mr. Duarte who works with the kids, shows them all this, and this was actually my job. Was weather. This was actually my job in the Fatv, and I loved it. Loved every second of it.
Thank you for your time, and we hope to see you again.
Thank you very much.
That's all for this week, Fairgrove Falcons. I hope you have a powerful weekend. Now let's head back to the studio with Amber Romero and Lizette Velasquez.
If you could have any kind of superpower, what would it be?
I would want to fly because I could go anywhere I want. What about you?
I would want to be invisible, but anyways, let's go see what all what Tick is talking about with your host, Ray Vitato.
Now let's start talking about the devices. First, let's talk about the Pyro Mini. The Pyro Mini is a flamethrower that you can wear on your wrist. The Pyro Mini has 2 different ways to fire it. You can either shoot it in burst or regular. With normal, you could shoot with only 1 fireball, but with burst, you can shoot up to 2 fireballs at a time. The pyro can hold up to 4 charges in one mag. The pyro comes in at a rather cheap price tag of $150. Now let's go watch a quick clip on the pyro.
One of the big advantages of Pyro Mini is actually the size, right? With this half the size of the original Pyro, the possibilities of this thing are literally endless. You can put it under a spread of cards, shoot fire from that, hide it inside a card box, hide it behind your iPhone, behind objects in your house. It's so small, you can take a credit card out of your wallet and hide it underneath your credit card. So we've been jamming out with this thing all week with Team E, and the things we've been coming up with are inspiring to say the least. USB charging, no more batteries. You don't have to go to the store and buy AAAs, rip open the packaging, none of that. You plug it into your laptop, plug it into your car, charge it on the way to a gig if you want. When I charge this thing, I personally get upwards of 600 shots before I have to recharge it. Detachable wrist strap. You now have the ability to lock and unlock Pyro from your wrist without having to remove the strap. You're at your gig, you've launched the fireballs, you want to get rid of it for the time being. It's never been faster or easier to remove Pyro, throw it in your case, and carry on with your gig. Dramatically increased signal range. We've added an antenna that actually plugs into the remote, which gives you upwards of 30 feet of range. You can be in your bedroom around a corner and fire it off in the living room. Burst fire. It allows you to shoot 2 fireballs with the push of 1 button at the very same time. The perfect dramatic punctuation for your favorite routine. More fire, more impact. Everything we've wanted as Team Illusionist built into a new, phenomenal device, Pyro Mini.
Now fire isn't your thing, let's start talking about the meal. Something that can give you the power of a Jedi. The Mayo is an armband with a USB plug-in that lets you control things with just some simple hand gestures, just like Tony Stark. The Mayo comes in 2 colors, black and white. The Mayo comes in at a price tag of $199 and $20 extra if you want some more USB plugins. The Mayo is compatible with Windows 6, 7, 8, and 10. It is also compatible with all Mac computers. It's also compatible with the iPhone 4S, 5, 5C, 6S, 6, and 6S Plus. It is also compatible with some Android devices. To use the Mayo, you must do some specific hand gestures that are detected by EMG muscle sensors. Now let's go check out some clips on the Mayo.
If somebody sent you an angel to save you, what would you tell him to turn him away? That your heart don't break, that your lips don't kiss, that life is just a lie, that heaven don't exist. Who's gonna save you when the stars fall from your sky? And who's gonna pull you in when the tide gets too high? Who's gonna hold you when you turn out the lights? I won't lie, I wish that I could be your Superman tonight.
Let's go head on back to the studio with Amber and Lizette.
Hey, do you have a favorite superhero?
Yeah, it's actually Superwoman, but we should go check out what Weekly Poll has for us with your host, Richard Rogers.
What's up, Falcons? I'm Richard Rodriguez, your host for Weekly Poll. I think there are more than 4 D superheroes in the world. And this week's question is, who's your favorite superhero?
Wonder Woman. Supergirl. Superman. Captain America. Flash. Superman. Ant-Man. Oh, Flash. Flash. Wonder Woman. Batman. Ant-Man. The Flash. Ant-Man. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Captain America. Ant-Man. Superman. Batman.
Now here are your results. Batman got 10%, Wonder Woman got 25%, Supergirl got 5%, Superman got 10%, Captain America got 10%, Flash got 15%, Ant-Man got 25%, and it's a tie between Wonder Woman and Ant-Man. I think that Superman is the most powered full superhero in the world. Well, that is all for this week, Falcons. Now let's head back to the studio with Amber and Lizeth.
Do you know what NFL teams won?
No, I don't, but let's go see what Sports News has for us with your hosts, Devin Groves and Joshua Juarez.
I'm your host for Sports News, Joshua Juarez.
And I'm your co-host for Sports News, Devin Groves.
Let's head over to the NFL to see your NFL scores.
Packers beat the New York Giants by a score of 22-27.
The Baltimore Ravens beat the Raiders by a score of 30-17.
Rams lost to the Seahawks by a score of 16-10.
Oh yes!
Now let's head over to the MLB.
The Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Arizona Diamondbacks by a score of 85.
They almost beat them by 4 points.
Austin Barnes powered through with the 2-run home run. That's all for this week's MLB. Now let's head over to the NCAA.
USC beat Oregon State by a score of 38-10. Now let's head over to Talking Sports.
Fairgrove football beat Sierra Vista by a score of 45-0.
Volleyball beat Sierra Vista 3 sets in a row. You going for the pass? Get that, That's it. Get it, Jay! Let's go!
That's all for this week, Falcons. Now let's head back to the studio with Lizeth Velasquez and Amber Romero.
Hey Amber, I heard that Alan is interviewing a 5th grade teacher.
Yeah, let's go see who the 5th grade teacher is with your host, Alan host from Arts Focus.
Would you dance if I asked you to dance? Or would you run and never look back?
What's up, Falcons? I'm your host, Alan Host for Arts Focus. This week, we'll be interviewing Miss Lentz. So let's head over to room 23. Good afternoon, Miss Lentz.
Good afternoon.
What has your class been creating?
My class has been creating many things, including our GATE project on national parks.
How do you create this project?
Using the internet and Google Classroom, my students write a research report on a national park in the United States of their choosing, and then we watercolor a picture from that national park.
Do you need any powers to create this project?
Well, you need super investigative powers and the powers of looking on the internet accurately and being able to transcribe that information and synthesize it into a presentation.
Thank you for your time today, friends.
You're welcome. Thank you for your time as well.
Those were remarkable. Now at the back, to the studio with Amber Romero and Zed Velasquez.
We'll be back, Falcons, after these short messages.
Hey, look, it's a football. Want to play?
Yeah, let's go. Okay, go over there. Go on. What? I'm the beast and you suck! I'm the best football player ever! Oh yeah! Oh, I can't touch this. No. Can't touch this. What? Can't touch this. Whoa, did I just do that? I shouldn't have handled that situation that way. I hurt someone's feelings. That was not good sportsmanship. This is how I should have handled things. Go on. It's alright, you'll get it next time.
Hey, nice catch.
Thanks. Hey, maybe sometimes if you like to, I'll help you with the catch.
Thanks, I like that a lot.
By showing good sportsmanship, I handled things the right way and possibly made a new friend. Showing good sportsmanship is the right and responsible thing to do.
That you'll always be mine.
Hey, do you know if there's anything new here at Fairgrove?
I don't know, but we should go check out What's Up with Fairgrove with your host, David Galaviz.
Hey Falcons, I'm David Galaviz, your host. This week we have 4 important dates. Wednesday, October 11th is Coffee with the Principal. Don't be late because people have been waiting. Get it? Like coffee bean? Oh no! Every Thursday, there's Striving Thursday, but this Thursday, there's Striving Thursday. Every Friday, there's something called Friday Fest. It's like having the power to do your unfinished homework. October 14th, Saturday, there's pancake breakfast. Now, let's head back to the studio.
Thanks, David.
Hey, I think Gabriel has a couple jokes for us this week.
Let's go check out what Joke of the Week has for us with your host, Gabriel Perez.
Did you see the stylish kids in the riot? Shoveled up like monks at the night on fire, wombles bleed.
I'm your host for Joke of the Week, Gabriel Perez. This week makes me feel like a powerful superhero. This week I got 4 jokes for you this week. What's a superhero's favorite part of the joke? The punchline. Where's Spider-Man's homepage? On the World Wide Web. That's all for this week, Falcons. Now let's head back to the studio with Amber Romero and Zed Velasquez.
Thanks, Gabriel.
I wonder what the weather's gonna be this weekend.
Me too, it's been really hot this week.
Let's go check out what the weather's gonna be this weekend with your host, Christian Morales.
As soon as you're born, they make you feel small.
What's up, Falcons? I'm your host, Christian Morales. So let's hop into the Doppler radar.
There are no clouds in our west, so it will be sunny all week. Today is going to be sunny with a high 81 and a low 54. Tomorrow is going to be sunny with a high 85 and a low 56. Sunday will also be sunny with a high 89 and a low 57. Monday is going to be sunny as well with a high 88 and a low 61. Tuesday is going to be sunny as well with a high 83 and a low 59.
Good thing the sun isn't as powerful than 2 weeks ago. Well, that's it for this week, Falcons. Let's head back to the studio with Amber and Lizette.
Let's go check out this week's song with your host, David Alcantar from Song of the Week.
What's up, Fairgrove fam? I'm your host, David Alcantar. This week I'll be showing you pictures of kids in Fairgrove with their superhero costume and shirt, and I'll also be giving you this week's song. This week's song is called Heroes. It is written by David Bowie. We chose the song because it has a powerful rhythm. This song was released in October 4, 1997.
What a
This song's genre is superheroes. Well, that's all for this week, Falcons. Have a powerful